Hey everyone, Amari Records here, and sorry for the late video this week. I've been a bit under the weather. I put one of those YouTube posts on it just to say why there wasn't a video earlier this week. But anyway, Drake and P&D literally just dropped their collab album, Some Sexy Songs For You, and I'm going to give my first thoughts about it. This week, apart from being sick, has been a very odd week. It kind of felt like the diss track week, where it was so dominated by Drake and Kendrick for me, because I saw Drake live in concert, which was really cool, and there was also then the Super Bowl going on at the same time, so my attention has just been on these two guys. My Super Bowl hoodie also arrived in the mail, and then we get the album today. Now, I know Kendrick, my favorite artist ever, with J. Cole and Eminem, it's not our beef, so I can still listen to Drake and I can still enjoy his music. He is an artist who has had an impact on me when I was younger, so it's hip-hop. We gotta be unbiased here. Again, not our beef. But anyway, Some Sexy Songs For You. Was I the target audience for Some Sexy Songs For You? No, I was not. And that's okay. I can get past that. We're gonna get the solo Drake rap album. We got some rapping cuts on here. But I'll be real, there were some standout cuts on here. There really were. But at the same time, this album suffered from insane bloat. Seriously, the final 6 tracks, apart from Greedy, I think none of them needed to be on here. Die Trying was a great track. All 3 artists, Yebba was featured on it. I think all of them had great performances. It was a track that had a lot of energy, and I feel like that should have been the album's outro. I don't know why they felt the need to tack on those extra 6. Again, Greedy's fine. I didn't mind Greedy, but those 5 that come after it, they just felt so redundant. A lot of the same topics covered, just very sleepy in my opinion. Those tracks and a couple others, I think they were some sleepy songs for me. But let's keep going on with the highlights. I think the Drake solo cuts, apart from Crying in Chanel, I like the second half of Crying in Chanel, but the Drake solo cuts, I thought they were fantastic. Gimme a Hug obviously being the album standout. It kind of felt like what 8 out of 10 was for Scorpion, where with it being Drake's acceptance track of moving on from the feud that he was just in before he released this album. I thought that the topics he was covering on it were great, talking about how Savage is a real one, talking about his elimination, how it was failed. Again, the energy he brought was great. The beat switches, production was all fantastic in my opinion. Brian Steele, I enjoyed that. It was kind of funny with him naming a track after Young Thug's lawyer. But it was a cool shout nonetheless. And Raining in Houston was my favorite melodic track on the album easily. I liked how dynamic it was. I liked Drake's performances. And also Nokia. I love that was a really refreshing song for Drake, going into that 80s disco bag. I thought that was really good. But with Party, he had some good performances. I thought CN Tower was alright. Deeper was pretty good, but I'm not the target audience for this album. I'm not going for these more romantic cuts. I got what I wanted with the solo Drake songs. For now, it's a holdover until that main album comes out. But I don't know. I feel like half of this album I didn't mind, but then the rest was really sleepy. Also Meet Your Padre. How does that make the album? Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all. I'm gonna have to listen back maybe a couple more times. This is just my first thoughts after first listen, but again, I think the Drake solo songs really were the standouts on this album, but even still, it was bloated as fuck. But yeah, that's about it there. Just my first thoughts on the album. I wanted to make a quick video because I don't want to go a full week without putting a video out. That just seems weird to me. Especially, I've been trying to be consistent with my uploads. What do you guys think? Am I tripping? Did I get it wrong? Is this actually a great album that I just need to go back and listen to? Let me know in the comments below. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.